physically impossible. My body broke out into immediate sweat. I was gone. My eyes rolled back in my head, and these guys were freaking the fuck out. They were freaking out. They were like, Robert, wake up. Oh my God. Do we call 911? I could hear them from where I was and what I experienced. But where I was not here. As soon as I looked up to the stars and I felt that presence that sat me down and I said, I allow this to happen right now, I was gone. My consciousness, my awareness was taken somewhere very, very, very far away, somewhere outside this galaxy. And I can say that with complete confidence. And regardless of how profound what I visually saw was what I physically felt. And what I physically felt was a sense of peace and a sense of love, like unlike anything I've ever experienced here in this life before. And the last thing I wanted to do was to come back here. The last thing I want to do is to be separated from that. There's no English vocabulary words that will do justice to describe what I experienced out there that night in BJ's backyard. If I were to take all the adjectives, every single language, and put them together in one word, it wouldn't even do it justice. But if I can give you one word right now to sum up what I experienced and what I saw while my body was in this trance-like state, that word would be home. H-O-M-E. Home. Now, with that being said, this next thing I'm going to say might throw a lot of listeners off, but you have to understand that when you start studying alchemy and hermetics and the reality of this quote, simulation, quote, source field, quote, quantum field, is that the name of the game is incarnation. Okay? It really is reincarnation. And that word scares a lot of people away because it completely pulls the rug out from underneath them if they've been raised on the whole Adam and Eve, when you're dust to dust, you go to the pearly gates of heaven or the burning gates of hell, end of story.
Yeah.
So what I experienced out there in BJ's house was I experienced and I went where we go in between incarnations. As crazy as that sounds, as crazy as that fucking sounds, and I know how crazy it sounds, but I know in my bone marrow that's what I experienced. And from what I'm studying and hearing about, I've never tried ayahuasca or anything like that, but from what I'm hearing about, these people who have experience with these plant medicines, they visually experience the same thing that I did, that I seem to have activated with a meditation.
Naturally.
Fascinating. It was hands down the most mind-blowing, crazy, life-changing, reality-shifting experience of my life.